Hi, I'm Jason Pankhurst, the Western Route Track and Off-Track Programme Manager for Construction Services. We wanted to make this video on one of our construction sites in Penzance, where we are constructing 3 new sidings for Great Western Railway to stable in 3 9-car trains. The train care facility is part of a wider investment to provide 2,000 more daily seats in the summer and 10,000 seats to and from St Ives. We wanted to use the technology to help improve the awareness and adherence to exclusion zones around machines, monitor HAVs and measure silica dust levels, and we're trialling a React watch which enables all of this data to be captured. The watches vibrate on the wearer's wrist every time the wearer encroaches within an exclusion zone. It can be set up to predetermine the exclusion zone parameters around the machines. The watch plots and maps how many times the unnamed wearers have entered the exclusion zone and is used as part of a structured debriefing within the site teams. This reinforces the risks when working around machines and encourages positive leading and behaviours. Everyone who enters our worksite is treated with respect, courtesy and receives consistent communication. Our aim in making this film is not only to showcase construction services achievements, but also to highlight our risks with a particular focus on exclusion zone safety with an inclusive approach to managing and controlling the risks. This has all been made possible with the collaboration of Quattro, Coils, Inside Out Group, Balfour Beatty, Amco Giffen, High Motive and Network Rail, as we share our trial to reinforce the learning of behaving safely when working near a moving plant. We all have our part to play in embedding a leadership culture of mindfulness and safety. Please use this video to support learning and improve safety within our industry colleagues.
I've been a POS and a crane controller, so I've seen a lot of different actions, and on this site exceptional.
On this site I believe that people in general take working around plant and machinery seriously. Out of 10 we probably feel 10 very safe on this site.
To be honest, it's been encouraging because the safety factor has been very high on this site.
Everything's in place. Yeah, I feel really safe on the site.
I regularly come out to sites such as this just to check when we're moving spoil that we're not creating or damaging different habitats.
Open excavations, where we fence them off at the end of each day.
The different activities that are going on site, such as excavations, plant and machinery movements, concrete works, piling works, fencing works.
It's a very active live site. We've got a lot of movements going on. We've got haulage roads dropping stuff on. So it's a lot of hazards that you've got to be briefed on.
There's only so much I can do in my position as crane controller. So if I'm at the front of the machine, people seem to stray around the back of the machine on the blind side. And obviously, if the driver can't see it, this is obviously a big problem that we have.
We have proximity warning systems so that it will tell you that you've moved into the area of a machine, or another machine is coming up behind you, which is one of the biggest situations we find.
If you're not working with machines, when I'm working down, I'm normally head down, screwing on my knees. If my watch starts buzzing, I know something's coming close to me. So for that reason, I think that's good.
The Reactech watches are really good. The operators know that when someone is coming in their area that's not supposed to be in their area, it gives them a bit more confidence that they can operate machinery without having people come into their exclusion zones.
As soon as somebody comes into my zone, the watch goes off, I accept them. Anybody else that comes into the zone, they have to move away. So we have a 5 metre or a 10 metre zone made up.
Due to these React watches that we've got, they do work really well, and I'm notified if anyone does come in the exclusion zone of the machine, and then I can allow or not allow them to be within the zone of the machine.
So that the driver will always know someone is around him that shouldn't be into his area. If you're working side by side with him, he's going to be paid, but someone who comes into him, he knows when to stop straight away, which is absolutely fantastic.
If I get on a recip saw or the whackers, they'll notify me when it's getting too high. So brilliant devices for the halves.
When you use your halves, your numbers click up, and when you reach 400, that's your day of halves over. So it is a very good watch.
I think it's the interaction with other contractors. It's working so closely with Network Rail. I think it's a breath of fresh air to see that sort of interaction between the two.
Well, we all work again as a team, and we all work together, and it works well.
When you've got a good safe site, I think you've got to have a good team, and I think on this project we adapted not just Network Rail and what's on the back here, Vizzy. We're all one big team and we've come together. If it's not right, we tend to sort it out around the table and make sure that it does get right. And you know, the more we sit down, the more we know what we're doing in advance. Taking 5, having a lot of briefings is a lot safer to make sure that nothing ever happens on site. Obviously Network Rail have took this project on, so we was here when we started dismantling the old platform, when it was the old bus depot, so the GWR boys in the shed, and what the facilities they got there now to what they're going to have, they can't believe what's going on, and they're over the moon with everything. But you know, it's got to be good for the community as well. Seeing this being what it used to be like to what it is now is just fantastic.
Hello everyone, I'm Jo Gardner. I'm Programme Director for Wales and Western Construction Services. We really hope you find value in this film today, and it helps to remind us all to get back to basics with safety when planning and delivering our work and our projects. Construction Services is committed to supporting a safer working environment by ensuring everyone is prepared with the correct tools, competence, knowledge, skills and experience required to safely deliver the project lifecycle. Back to basics in the railway safety refers to a focused effort on reinforcing fundamental safety principles and best practices. This concept emphasises the need to strengthen basic safety measures that are absolutely essential for preventing accidents and ensuring safe operations. Some of the principles I'm referring to: strict adherence to safety protocols. We need to ensure that everyone follows established safety rules, life-saving rules, regulations and standard operating procedures without any shortcuts. Safety awareness and training. We need to provide regular safety training for everyone. Sessions that cover safety practices like track worker protection, signalling procedures and emergency protocols and hazard recognition. Effective communication, it's key. Encouraging clear, concise communication, always, especially when out on site. And PPE, going back to basics, reinforcing the importance of wearing and maintaining appropriate PPE. Hazard identification and risk management. We need to promote a proactive approach to identifying risks, for example, faulty equipment, track conditions, weather-related hazards, and addressing them before we start work. It's all in the preparation. And finally, situation awareness, reminding everybody to stay alert to their surroundings, paying close attention to changes in conditions that potentially could pose new risks, such as approaching trains, weather conditions, work zone activities, unsafe underfoot conditions, and always have adequate, sufficient site lighting. Back to basics, it's simple. Within Construction Services, we strive to focus on engaging all who work in our teams and our wider circle, and we encourage everyone to be responsible, accountable, collaborative, and to challenge themselves as well as each other where safety is concerned. Construction Services also prides itself on being customer driven, and our approach to deliver projects is underpinned by 4 safety pillars: prepare, prevent, protect and respond. These are fundamental principles of delivering our portfolio in a safe and efficient manner. To support the 4 pillars throughout the team and across the region, we have created an inclusive work ethic where we promote a positive, thriving workplace, which is built on different minds and capabilities, and we always listen to challenges, we welcome new ideas and support new innovation, and we consistently look to improve and learn, all of which helps to build better relationships within our teams and our stakeholders, and this supports our ability to deliver quality right first time, offering a positive experience for all of our customers. Thank you for watching today, and I hope you stay safe and well and you take value away from this video. Goodbye.
In this video, we have focused on the importance of behaving safely and maintaining exclusion zones around plant machines. We have used filming techniques to enable you to appreciate what the machine controller and the operator sees whilst working. You have heard from operatives about how they feel with regards to the importance of safe working and good communication. Jason Pankhurst has talked about the Reactech Watch trial, which enhances the team's on-site awareness of the exclusion zones and its other capabilities. We hope you use this film, and it would be fantastic if you could share your own industry developments to celebrate a joined-up, proactive approach in safety and environmental improvements.